So this arm trap and roll could be the date rape choke. It could be one hand just cocked up, because all he needs is one arm. It could be I'm reaching across and he's just trapped in this hand. So it works for all of them, all right? It's not like it has to be this way, but this is just a good way to kind of get a feel. He's here, he comes under, pins my wrist with one hand, all right? He cups like he's a cup of water, this way. My other hand, he traps my foot with the one thing. Now, some people are like, what happens if his knees are up too far? I can't get that trap. You can use this elbow and just push my knee. Yeah, see? So he just fed my knee back to get that trap. Now he's going to be nice to me, but it's the same principle he just showed you, everything from here up. The hips come up, north, south, and the roll and push drives me over his shoulder. Boom, here, and then I'm in
stomach punches.
Yeah, and I will tap, cry, maybe even pass out, all those things. But again, rather than fight out of a guard, what I want you to drill is the minute I roll over, I'm probably not in a guard, especially if I'm in the street. So the same thing, go right to my hips, pop out the back door, and just get out. All right, because again, it's not a sport. So I'm not trying to win by a position or even a submission. So I'm here, grab the wrist, grab the elbow.
Remember, if they're too high up, you never want anyone in a high mount. So if you got to shimmy back, use your elbows.
But he's using that elbow to push that knee back, especially the knee of the side he's trapping with the foot. So he traps the foot, he bridges up and turns, not just sideways, and then he's right in, pushes off and escape. All right? Go back and forth on that one, guys. And again, that can be one hand pulled back, two-handed date rape choke, could be even a cross. You're still just trapping, everything's just a trap and roll, all right? So they can even be a little bit close on top, and you can do it.
Awesome, make sure you have that foot hook. Go 1, 2, 3.
Whatever from you, they feel that maybe you have good base or balance, meaning the person on the bottom. So to kind of hold you down, they hook your head, all right? And actually in sporting, you'll see this more than obviously this. So they hook you down, right? So, or I'll use this one because there's more of you over here. So what do we do to get this to work? And use almost the same thing. He takes his left arm, he just grabs my bicep, he pulls his elbow in tight to his body, all right? He hooks my foot just like that, and now sort of like number one, except he's not so much touching here. He's gonna do a big swim, throwing me over the shoulder, hitting this up under my armpit, boom, and then he's in. Same thing. There he might be a little tighter, so the first thing that Eric did on that one where he did the over the bicep thing, because he's so close, you may want to do that before you slide down to the hips to get out, just because you're kind of more locked up here on this one. So we'll go back. I'm hooked over at our back. Obviously I'm going to go this way because I have this base down anyway. He has that nice and tight. That's the trap. He trapped my foot. Boom. I'm over. He's here to control me. He just slides down to here and then bumps right out of the back again. He's being nice to me, but so that's still an arm trap. Move this to the butt.
Keep that elbow in real tight when you pull that in. Yep. Don't like grab it like this. Just go deep hook.
It's just this. Oh yeah, no thumb, monkey paw. Just keep it in tight. All right.
Let's work. 1, 2, 3. Just good technical stuff for jiu-jitsu, for MMA, or if you get someone that's actually kind of knows what they're doing on top of you. or they're longer. I mean, whatever the deal is. Sometimes when you reverse someone like this, they just want to start grabbing, whether they're being technical or not, whether they know what they're doing or not. So we're going to take the bicep. Everything's the same here. Now as we bridge and come up, we have this wrist here. We're going to take
this is the change.
two hands. We're going to pin this. The reason we're going to pin this is the side we're going to step up on first. This way he can't hook my leg, he can't grab me, can't cause me a punch. Because if I'm not careful here, anything you do, I mean, he could hold me here, cause problems, throw their legs. I mean, if there's someone that's like a lot bigger, I mean, here, there's nothing that they're going to do as I start to stand up.
And then he steps back with the other foot.
Yep. You could punch out of this.
And even if I were to go to move this leg when he's up like that, he just releases that hand and controls it, because this is table. So
in jiu-jitsu, MMA, whatever, anytime you guys are here and you want to pin this and get up, even if you know, the guard was locked, you had someone that's like real tall, this is the right way to stand up. That way they don't start grabbing your ankles or causing problems. And then here you're in a great position to strike, to get out and move. So when you come up, take the bicep control, pin it with two hands. Just pin it right to their chest. That's the side we step up on first, okay? Good habits, and we can use this for a lot of these positions, okay? All right, guys.
We'll show you two things, but first is the main technique. So this is if I am deciding to rain down punches. What Erik's going to kind of do is he's going to get a little bridge. Boom. That's going to make me go here. Now justify himself time. Remember, when you get to certain positions, you don't necessarily have to rush to get out if they can't do anything. You can let them, because the minute you get them in the bad position, they're going to struggle and make them tired. So from here, Erik just body locks. Boom, not too hard because he's being nice to me. But by him being close, literally he didn't have him tight, he's just being nice. I really don't have too much I can do here. Obviously, he's not going to just stay here. From here, he's going to pummel one. We'll just pick this arm. He's going to pummel this through and just hook my arm into sort of like that trap.
Go over on.
Yeah, there you go. He hooks me. Now look at this on this side. My arm is trapped, and now everything else is going to be the same. He'll trap this foot. And that big swim, boom, he goes to his armpit, and he's out. The only thing I'm going to add to you is just, and you won't probably meet this too much in the street, but you might if someone had a little bit of wrestling, is, and this is for any of the ones we showed, if the guy grapevines you a little bit, all right, all Erik's going to do to get his leg out is he's going to just kind of kick it out that way, circle it around, and he's out. Now obviously, if he wants to throw me that way, he keeps this one and he kicks the other one out. You know, because I'm trapping my own foot, so why re-trap? So he untraps and then he goes. All right, so if you get that, someone doing that with their feet, just kick one, whatever leg you want free out, circle back in, and you're in. But we'll do this again just real slow. Punch, 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 boom, he locks me in. He can squirm a little if these arms are too far. He just kind of squirms a little, sucks it in, now I'm in trouble. Boom, and then right to what he just showed you. Boom. And I cried. All right, guys? Let's do it.
Go. 1, 2, 3.